Okay. Okay. So yes. All right. I just checked that I'm live. Wonderful. Now, hello everyone. Okay. Today something big happened in the markets, in the world, basically, and you are probably aware of that. Today is the day when Israel again attacked Iran along with U.S. together. So they are bombing Iran as we're speaking now, and you probably already, like I said, you probably already seen that. Now, what is important to understand, right? So these type of things they usually happen during the weekend, and there is a reason for it. So now, why they don't start this type of wars, let's say, or attacks during the normal, let's say, your regular Tuesday, is because that would create a huge panic, right? People would be in a position that they don't know what to do, buy or sell, and of course, that chaotic decisions would create a market collapse. So this is the reason why this type of attacks they never happen during, let's say, normal days. Okay, not never, but usually not happening during normal days, and they happen during the weekend. So the during the weekend now the markets are closed, and majority of assets, let's say all the assets except crypto, are not moving. And by the way, crypto already reacted. Crypto dropped down today. We will check that later. But what I'm trying to say, this type of attacks, wars, tensions, they create a lot of movements in the market. So for some people, that creates a lot of opportunities. So that obviously they will trade, or they may be already trading something that will go in their direction should the market open on Monday. Okay. Or if you're trading now, for example, and you already have a position open, like me, you know what? I'm actually in a position, in a situation, as you may see here, uh, where I have a trade open on British pound, Japanese yen, right? I have a British pound, Japanese yen trade open. As you can see here, it's on the buy option, right? And I'm sitting at a small profit of about $200. But now I cannot do anything because my trade there is just stuck, right? It's a weekend. So I know for a fact that the market on Monday will react, and all the assets in the market will actually move, right? The very first minute that the market will open, the prices will open with so-called gaps. It's going to be gaps. It's going to be the difference between, let's say, a price closed on Friday and the price closed on Monday. And usually these gaps are huge. So if you are in the same situation like me, for example, you have a trade that is running now, okay, and it's a weekend, and of course you cannot amend it, you cannot close it. So now you're exposed to this situation, and you need to know what's gonna happen to your trade. Okay, will you survive by the time the market will open on Monday? Now, if you obviously trading, let's say euro, dollar, gold, oil, all that will have huge reaction. Now, for example, oil skyrocketing probably, right? Gold skyrocketing. Okay, so that's what they say on news, right? What's actually moving a lot today, and the futures rising. We will go now quickly and discuss that. But what I'm trying to explain to you today, I'm going to explain to you how to observe the news first of all, and then of course to understand how this news can react on your trading, and especially this type of wars, let's say, because they create huge movements. And let me go with you and check together. So let's say you are trading just like me, British pound, Japanese yen, and you are trading that on the buy option, just like me. Okay, I'm gonna give you the exact the same, let's say, steps that I was going through myself, just to check for myself. Now, so you trade that way, right? Japanese yen, British pound, Japanese yen on the buy option, and you want to know what's gonna happen on Monday. Now, can you know that somehow? Probably not, because that's going to be in the future, right? You don't know future. However, what you can do, you can check what happened last time, right? What happened last time when it was a war between Israel and Iran, and it was lasting for 12 days, right? Let me show you, okay, over here, right? Bear with me. Look, when was the last war between Israel and Iran? Right, as you can see, so the last war between Israel was between 13 and 24th of June 2025. 13 and 24. So it started 13 of June. So what I'm gonna do now, okay, I'm gonna go here to investing.com. All right, just bear with me. All right, and right, okay. So I'm going now to investing.com, and on investing.com, I will go on the chart, okay, and I'm gonna go to, let's say, GBP, JPY. It's my trade that I'm trading now. You can do the same way with your trading, right? So if you're trading any other asset, I really want you to go there now, okay, and do step by step what I'm showing you now, right? So let's say GBP, JPY, that's what I trade. Maybe you trade gold, maybe you trade oil on buy or sell, or maybe you trade some other assets, maybe indices, right? I don't know. But if you have some asset that you're trading and it's open there now in the market, go and check what happened last time. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the same exactly movement, but most likely it will, all right? Or similar to what happened last time, because that's how the markets usually react. Now, GBP, JPY, I'm going to go and open that, okay? I'm going to go and open that. So once I open that, so I'm going to go and check the chart and click on, click on streaming chart. Okay, now while it's loading, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go back on the 12th, as you could see here, right? 13 of June, right? 13 of June. That's where the war last time, 13 of June 2025. So we're gonna do this way. We're gonna go and click. We're gonna put first of all, let's say 1 hour, so that you can see the graphs by 1 hour, and we're gonna go and put here 13 of June. Right, October, all right, July, June. You can go to a specific date, right, and see what happened during that. So as we said, 13. Now look, 13 of June was Friday, right? So that's when they actually started it. It was Friday night when the markets closed. They started the attack, and it started 13, and they actually run it until 25th. Now we're gonna go there and we're gonna see what happened, right? So I'm gonna put it closer. Right, closer here. So look at this. Okay, this was 13 of June. It's when the previous attack started. Okay, so I can see that's 13 of June. If you can see down there, it was 12. Okay, and then 12th night, and then 13 of June. So I can see that on the once the market opened, right, the price gone down from 194.54. You can see that on the right side to 194.27. So it dropped down a little bit. But after that, you see the price skyrocketed. So the British pound started to go higher and higher. And this is, by the way, candles, hourly candles. So every candle represents one hourly movement, right? So you see it been going up and up and up from the price of 194. It came to a price of 196. So it moved by 200 points. It's a huge movement, 200 points, right? So it moved it within basically what, like about 2 days, right? 16. So it was going up until the 20. No, I mean until the 16. And since 16 of June, it started to go down, okay? But what I know now is that last time when, for example, the same conflict happened, right? The British pound was going up against the Japanese yen, right? This is number one thing that you need to understand what's gonna happen. Now, let's say you have been trading something, let's say on a sell, okay? Like if I would be trading on a sell position, British pound, Japanese yen, then I would be probably in a big trouble because the British pound seems to be going up, right? When these type of things happen. But what if we check, let's say USD JPY, for example? What happened to that pair? Maybe you're trading Japanese yen, US dollar versus Japanese yen. So we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna go here and click on, again, 13 of June. And you can see here that the US dollar skyrocketed versus the Japanese yen also during that period of time. So if you're buying, if you have now any currency, by the way, that you trade US dollar, Japanese yen, US dollar, I don't know, like Australian dollar, US dollar. So the US dollar is expecting to gain some strength, right? Because when this type of, let's say, wars happening, US dollar is still considered as a safe haven asset. So in order for you to buy oil, in order for you to buy gold, in order for you to buy anything, okay, you need to actually buy a dollar, because all the assets are quoted in dollars. That's why dollar gains a lot, okay, during this period of time. Shortly, but again, gains a lot. Now, if you trade something else, for example, I don't know, maybe you're trading AUD, right? AUD, USD, right? Australian dollar versus US dollar, right? And any other, like I said before, asset that you trade, you can go and check there and see what happened. Now look at this. AUD USD, you see with AUD USD nothing really much happened. So it happened here, yeah, it was going up for about 4 hours, 2 hours down, then up, down. So basically nothing really would, I would say that's the market reacted on that last time. But if we check, for example, remember there was another strike of the US that happened on Sunday, the 22nd of June, when US and by the way, it was again Sunday. You see, so US just striked some places in Iran, right, where they had this nuclear factory, or whatever they have there, right? So it happened on 22nd of June, right? Let's go and check that, right? So if I go again and put JPY, okay, just for me to see what's gonna happen to my trade, okay? Again, just to have an idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna be the same, by the way. There's no guarantee. That happened in the past, so past cannot be any sort of identification of future, right? So I don't know what's gonna happen, but at least I can be prepared, okay? And if I know that the market will go against me, I can calculate the average amount of movement that it may be going against me, so I can either prepare my account so that it's not gonna blow up, okay? So I can, let's say, add some capital into it if needed, in order for me just to sustain, let's say, on my account while the movement's gonna go against me. Because by the time the market will open, right, on Monday, the movement will happen in the first second, and it's gonna be a huge gap, and you will see that, you will notice that. You see, this is sort of gaps over here, you can see, right over here, it's like a gap. There's a price from last day and then the price for next day. Now GBP JPY, we're going here again, and now we're gonna put that date, as I said, 22nd of June. That's when they actually hit US hits 22nd of June. You see, they actually started, they ended the 23rd, and then they gone, and where's that? Okay, here we go, 22nd. You see, Sunday, and we're gonna go and check. You see, on Sunday, when that happened and the market closed, you see, and then Sunday 22nd, right, here we go. So you see this huge spike over here, like a candle with a huge spike, and after that British pound started to go higher, and if you just count it from 196, it gone up to 198, so also about 200 points. So when you know on average how much the movement can be, that way you can do the calculation of your trade size and how much you can sustain. I mean, how many pips, the points that the market basically will need to go to sustain. Now, if you don't know, by the way, if you're watching this, okay, maybe because it's a live session now, right? I'm just doing a live recording, but after that, if you watch that, and if you watch that, oh, okay. Sorry, my holder discharged. My holder discharged, but okay. While it's charging a bit, I just put it on charger. Right. Let me see if I can reanimate it. Okay. Anyway, I'm probably gonna just hold it like this. Okay. Now, let me see your. Yeah, you're still with me. Okay, great. So look, okay, I'm gonna be holding it while it's charging a bit here. Okay, let me see if I. No, it needs some time to charge. Anyway, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Okay, how to set it up now? Okay, let me place it here. No. Wow. Okay. So you can't trust gadgets. Okay, they can go offline, right, in a very unexpected moment. Okay, and they take time to charge now. Okay, so let me then turn this hold it like this. All right. So moving forward. So when you have a trade open, the most important thing that you want to do, you want to make sure that by the time that's the by the time that the market opens on Monday, you are ready. You're ready to act. You're ready to protect yourself, right? And it's very important to check it the way that I showed you now. Now, if you have, like I said before, if you have any questions, if you want to understand, all right, sorry, that's not that. Okay, if you want to understand. If you want to understand trading, if you basically don't know what's going to happen to your trade on Monday, I want you to put on comments below, right? So subscribe to me, put some comments below, and tell me if you understand or if you don't understand, if you have questions. I will be more than happy to respond to you directly, okay, and help you to understand how to check the markets before they open, and obviously how to prepare your account not to lose money. Okay, I also provide one-to-one sessions with my clients, with people that have low experience or no experience at all. I'm running an academy that allows me to help people to get started, to understand the risk involved. So, and of course, to make money. So, if you are looking for someone that can help you to be your, let's say, backup, all right, so check my website and then take it from there. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to quickly show you how to check, let's say, your trades when they are open and stuck now as they're stuck in the market, right? And you cannot do anything. You can check it by going to investing.com, like I was showing you before, all right? And then on that investing.com, of course, you can check your assets. Now, think about the following, right? So all the assets like safe haven assets, okay, like commodities are expected to probably going higher in the on Monday, right? As well as oil probably gonna go higher. So keep that in mind. But if you're not sure about what happens in this type of events, check it, okay? And then of course, let me know if there is anything that is still unknown. All right, I'll be in touch with you. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now. All right, have a nice day. Алло, чижники.